Hello and welcome to Nintendo Bytes. I am DuckMcGavin. I am your moderator for today, and I am joined by MAPkiller.
What's going on, y'all?
We are here to talk about the latest direct talking about arms. The springy ones.
Very springy. Sometimes hair, too.
Sometimes ramen.
Yeah.
But yeah, these arms directs and the Splatoon directs, the way that they're seeing them more as entertainment, I am thoroughly enjoying.
Yeah, I mean, it's been good. I mean, it looks like it's going to be a really good, it looks like a really in-depth fighting game where there's going to be a lot of, strategical stuff. You can't just go in there and, just smash the buttons and get
I am
kills and stuff.
terrified of Movie Master.
Movie Master. He looks cool, man.
He's really cool. And he has this massive thing that hurts real goods and basically bops all the little shits out the way. On top of that, if he blocks and you are a very aggressive player, he's just going to sit there and absorb all the heals. It's just, that's just sounds so terrifying.
Yeah, that's true. Well, what about that ninja guy? What's the ninja guy's name? Oh, God. Ninjago? Is that
no,
it?
that's
not
Lego.
it. That's God Lego. It's something like that.
It's ninja something.
Ninja something. But yeah, he looks pretty cool too with that little flash teleport stuff, man. That looks like that's gonna be a pain to have to flash behind you, punch you.
I'm excited for what is his name? Helix? Jellyman?
Oh yeah. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. Apparently, everyone's up in arms over this female, falling in love with the female character. Twintadel.
It does make sense.
Already, after just a couple days.
I would be very wary if you try searching for her. Her kit seems pretty cool. I like all those boomerang bird things.
Yeah.
That all the characters have.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool. But that's quick, though.
Shocky Phoenix or whatever? It's a shock bird, I believe, right?
I'm not sure.
I do like that they have elemental things, so if you're actually doing well and you can get it charged up, you can give them a shock or burn them.
That's true. And I wonder how they'll play off each other. You know what I mean? If you hit, one should be, one will be will take more damage on one or the other, depending upon the defenses and what.
And they have shields.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
And that goopy guy has the ability to put crap on your screen, just like the goddamn Inkies from.
Oh man, that's. Damn Nintendo, damn you.
What's that you wanted to see? Well, that's unfortunate.
What's the worst thing we ever put in a game? Let's fucking put it in another one. Well, at least there's no blue shells to hit you over the fucking head.
Just you wait. They're gonna have a blue shell glove. They're gonna do it. You said it. You got it.
Oh my god! Get hit with the blue shell glove and you're KO'd. One hit.
I bet you the one guy, the Spring Man. You know his special ability, when he gets low, he gets super powered and supercharged.
Yeah, he seems like the overall average guy. In the middle.
When he gets low, all of a sudden both of his fish just turn into blue shells.
Oh my god, that'd be crazy.
It turns the game into, hey, I've got to I'm winning and knocking him out. Now I just have to dodge all of his punches.
And towards the end of the flurry, he goes like, "Mamma mia!" and he's like, you see Mario's face for a second.
Or that Luigi hate stare.
Yeah. Oh god, that hate stare, man! I'm telling you, it's still awesome. I don't know if he still. I never paid attention in Mario Kart 8 if he still does the hate stare in the deluxe on Switch version. I have to look at that because I know they took out a hand motion that one of the Splatoon characters did because I guess it's really offensive in Europe. So they took it out. But anyway, it's getting kind of off subject a little bit. But yeah, that arms, it looks nice. Definitely looks nice.
And I'm thoroughly enjoying the environments. They have really interesting environments. Where
they look big. Some of them look really big. They didn't look like it was just you were in a little
arenas, big old arenas.
Exactly. You could run over to this side, maybe knock someone into something, or maybe even through stuff. We don't know. I mean, possibly.
Although talking about something being a gimmick in a game like this, I feel is kind of redundant. But those tops seem silly to me. I am sorry. I don't know if I'm really down with playing Beyblade, Rock'em Sock'em, whatevers.
Beyblade, Rock'em Sock'em. That's funny. I
I mean,
don't
I'm
know.
wrong.
It
It
looks good.
looks cool, but
Yeah.
I'm not big on the multitasking. And if I have to figure out where my feet are and my hands, eh. Although we'll find out. Hopefully, we'll be able to play it, do the
Yeah.
tops with the
Well,
test
it's
fire or the
next week,
test
right?
punch, test something. I really wish Nintendo would just call it a beta. It's a beta. You would know it's a
Yeah.
beta.
Well,
I
you know,
know it's a
Nintendo's got to
beta.
be fancy. They got to be fancy.
I meant to check. Do you know if they're doing the same thing that they did with Splatoon, where it's like for an hour on these
Oh
random days?
God, I hope not, man, because that kind of sucked. I did get in a little bit on the Splatoon beta,
Yeah. I
but
loved that Splatoon beta. That was
it was
so
good.
fun.
Yeah,
I
it
have
was
never
fun.
been good at Splatoon, but it is
Hmm
just such a fun game.
It really is. I'm not that good at it either, honestly. I didn't put enough time into it. Destiny just sucked and drained all my time
Mm.
and life away for so long.
And the
You
new
know?
dualies are so good. That jetpack rocket pack is redonky donk.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm so excited for it. And what was
Yeah.
else? What else? There was another thing. My brain is blank.
Um.
Sorry, folks. Today is not my day.
I hear that.
There was one more thing that they revealed that I thought was really cool.
Oh man, trying to just peel back the whole thing in my head. I don't know.
We talked about the new characters. Was there another? Oh, that nonsense with the stupid. That's what I wanted to talk about. I wanted to talk about how it made me very angry. That cop dog thing with the support. I'm sure that little cop dog isn't going to do a lot of damage, but I'm going to go for this amazing right hook and just get slightly touched, or it's going to punch my fist right into left field. I'm going to whiff. I already hate that character with a passion.
Oh, you don't know, man. You don't know.
I don't know how strong, because I don't know if you noticed his abilities. I don't think he has any of the elemental powers. So they
Oh,
did make
really?
him.
Okay.
It looks like
So
they're
maybe
trying to
he's just
balance him out to
super
be
powered.
weaker. He just happens to have it. It's a part of his kit. They seem like they're actually trying to balance it. I still hate him on
You
principle.
still hate him on
That's
principle.
cheating.
It's going to be your favorite character. Watch when it comes out. You'll be like, oh, well, let me try
Although
him
I
one
did
day.
think he was super adorable when he used his alt and put the
He's so
dog thing on
cute.
his face.
That's true. It
He
was
was
kind of cool.
dog RoboCop, and
Duck Robo.
part of me melted. The other part of me was still angry because I don't want to. I can't. You cannot sway me, Nintendo.
That's funny. They'll sway you. They'll find a way. Once you play them, you'll be like, man, this guy's awesome.
Yeah, overall, I hope they keep doing the directs like this, where it's part entertainment, part information. Because,
Yeah.
I mean, as much as I did enjoy the stream, yesterday for Destiny,
Mm-hmm.
it's not that it wasn't entertaining. But anytime
Yep.
someone was talking, I was just thinking, so you're not showing me stuff. This is a cool
Yeah.
slideshow, but
That's true.
we'll
I
get more
mean,
to that later on
they
today.
did more of like a, like an E3 presentation type deal. Destiny
Yeah.
did. They don't like Nintendo knows how to make something like fun to watch, so you don't
Yeah.
change the channel.
Nintendo
And
has become very
quick
good
and
at
straight to the
showing
point.
and telling at the same time.
Yeah, that's why they don't do the presentations anymore, because they figure they can record a E3 presentation that would shit on just someone talking on a stage.
Oh
you know?
yeah.
And then they make a gigantic area for you to play the games, and people love it.
Like,
So
what
that's
was that
smart.
one?
Makes sense.
I think it was a year or two ago. It was either at PSX or was at E3 that PSN or not PSN. Sony came out and was like, "Hey, we're going to talk about games." They talked for like all of 30 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was just a steam engine of here's a game, here's a game, here's a game, here's a new game, here's a game, here's a game, here's a game, here's a new game, here's that game that you were hoping for, here's a game announcement that you never thought would happen, Shenmue nonsense, and they just keep hitting you, and it was ridiculous.
Yeah,
That's
I
what the
remember that
direct
year.
before this one felt like, where it's just like, hey, here's the thing, here's the thing, here's the thing. It's just like, oh my god, thank you. Just rain all the love on my face. And the best thing is that Nintendo's been talking about everything that they're focusing on is within this year.
Yeah, that's true.
They're doing the short-sighted approach, where it's like, hey, here's what's coming now. Unlike Sony and Microsoft, like, hey, Kingdom Hearts will happen, maybe, eventually, probably. But Nintendo's like, this is the here and now. Look at all the stuff. Like, people who say that Nintendo, the Switch doesn't have enough games.
It's actually got a lot, considering it's only been out.
You have no idea what you're talking about. Like, I want to get all the games, but I don't have all the money because.
Oh God, I wish I had all the money.
I played Snake Pass when I was at the tattoo shop yesterday.
Oh yeah, cool. A buddy of mine's got that. Said it was pretty good.
Yeah. Because I downloaded it and I really enjoyed it. Well, not at the tattoo. I downloaded it after the tattoo shop because I was going to download it before the tattoo shop. I was like, I don't need it. I don't need
Yeah.
it. Like, you know that stupid SpongeBob meme? I don't need it. I don't need
Yeah.
it. I sat there at the tattoo shop playing Pokemon and be like, you know what this isn't? A Switch. Don't get me wrong, I love my DS and I love my Pokemon. I've got all the Pokemon, and part of me hates myself for that. But that's
Nothing wrong with Pokemon. Pokemon's
I
alright.
love Pokemon. It's just that sometimes I think like, how many hours have I spent?
Oh God.
And I've been trying to do breeding, and that's a whole can of worms. But either way, I eventually broke down and got Snake Pass, and it is wonderful.
I hear that. No doubt.
And I want to get Metal Slug, but
Metal Slug's a really good game. I remember that
played
game.
through it a lot before, and I don't want to buy it
Yeah,
again.
me too. Yeah, exactly.
I hate
Kind of high
myself
too.
for
They're kind of
wanting
high
to buy
price. Were they
games
$8, $9
Huh?
for that old game? Aren't they like $8 or $9 too? They're kind of high for an old ass game.
Oh yeah, they are pretty expensive. Even
Yeah.
Minecraft just came out, and it's $30.
I probably will get that because my son loves those like Minecraft games, and they said that's like the
As far
best
as I
Minecraft.
recall, wasn't like Minecraft $25 on PC? Did it go up in price?
I don't know. I think it's probably just because it's on the Switch. You know, yeah.
If there's a physical copy, that would explain it.
Well, that's true because it's 30 on the store too, so it's not just for the physical copy. So that's weird.
Well, anytime
That's
it seems like every time they're doing a physical copy, the physical copy.
Oh, it's equal. They keep it the same.
They make it. I think they
That's
make
kind
it
of
equal,
stupid though.
and the physical copies just naturally cost more. Like
Well,
games that
yeah.
are coming to the Switch cost less on PSN and
Yeah,
such.
I've seen that. I've definitely seen that.
At the same time, I can't carry my PlayStation with me.
Phew, I'm telling you,
I
man.
could, but I couldn't.
I mean, you could design a backpack maybe that could carry it and power it.
I did that with my 360, and it was cool. But no.
You're like, nah, forget that.
No.
Plus,
That was a
that
pain in the
PS4, man, that thing, man, gets loud. It's like a jet engine sometimes. That thing is like, it's like ridiculous. That thing on your back, oh my God. Walking down the street, like
I
you're
have a
wearing a
launch
damn.
PS4, and it's still quiet.
I don't know. Mine gets loud, man. And during certain games, if they're playing for a while, it gets loud as shit.
Well, how old is yours?
It's a launch PS4.
Make sure, because I take mine apart and clean it.
Yeah, I haven't taken it apart and cleaned it in a while. Because I took it apart when I.
But unfortunately, I'm going to try to be a good moderator. This is not the PlayStation podcast.
Yeah, no doubt. But yeah, on that direct, let's go on to the Splatoon 2 stuff because they showed some Splatoon 2 stuff.
Yeah,
that
came out of
interesting.
Nowhere.
So yeah, we should definitely.
I had no idea what was going on.
Yeah, it was crazy because
during the end I wasn't paying attention, and then I looked away and I looked back. I was like, "This doesn't look like ARMS."
Yeah. Well, what's crazy is that if you ever played Splatoon, like they showed Marie, that one girl, the two girls that come at the beginning, Marie and Callie. Yeah. Well, Marie was in there at one part, like during the story, and he walks up to her, and she's really old. So it must have been like 20, 30, 40 years past between the games. Like really old, and the other one's gone. So is she dead? Or is she kidnapped?
Idea.
What happened?
Where's Callie? Splatoon, I was not expecting this kind of deep lore.
Yeah, I know, right? I was like, I just thought they were the announcers.
I was not expecting this post-apocalyptic, gut-wrenching story. It's just like, I'm a squid. I'm a kid. No, this is life or death.
It's like, this is how the squids live or die right here. This ain't just about shooting people no more. It's not just about fun. It's a story. So yeah, I thought it was interesting. It's pretty cool.
I did like how apparently your character didn't recognize her.
Yeah, which is weird.
He's just like, hey,
maybe because she was so old.
I am that Marie. He's like, Marie. Wait, you don't remember me? Really? Really? You never. This face doesn't ring any bells.
That was the most annoying part of Splatoon. Honestly, you could not skip that thing at the beginning.
Yeah.
You had to watch it every time. Like, why? I could just go in the match and see the board. Let me skip it.
Nintendo doesn't like skipping things. They want you to see everything.
Yeah, but sometimes I can like that because Nintendo's charm is nice because it looks cool. But that was just annoying. The announcing thing.
Yeah.
Anyways, Splatoon 2 looks awesome.
Splatoon 2.
Yeah, it looks awesome. I'm definitely gonna be getting that one and playing it like crazy.
And on the thing that we've been putting off for a bit, make me want Mario Kart again. I did all the stuff. Got all the stupid stuff.
You should get Mario Kart. You should do it.
Why? Is it worth doing all that stuff again? Isn't a lot of the stuff automatically unlocked?
It's all well, yeah. I mean, all the like characters and stuff, are unlocked, so that's good. And all the boards, you can go into any board on any match you want to. But you still got if you want to collect the all the trophies and stuff, you still got to go in and beat them. You don't got any trophies, and the game is smooth. I mean, it plays. I mean, it looks better than on the Wii U. Okay,
Yeah.
it's got that battle mode, man. The battle mode's awesome. The old school battle mode with the balloons. It's got like 6 different modes. It's got all kinds of modes on battle mode. Like
It
all
looks
different
so
kinds.
fun. I want to play it, but
And
Nintendo
it's
with
fun,
their
man.
pricing
And you
structure,
know
it's like
what?
they
It's
don't want my
great.
money.
Well, it's great. Well, that's true. It should be 40. If it was 40,
If it was
it would
$40, I
it'd be
would have
awesome.
it years ago.
I hear that. I mean, but it's worth 60 because I mean, it really is really good. I mean,
If there was a
it's great
sequel,
because
I
the
would buy
Switch's
that, but
portability. That's
it
what's so
is
great
still a
about it
port.
because it's good to but it's good to, because if you got your Switch out somewhere and you want to just play a game real quick, boom, Mario Kart's a good game to do that. You get into
Yeah.
Zelda, you're gonna be there for a minute doing something maybe.
I don't know.
Mario Kart, you
I
can crack
will
out
admit,
4
I think that
races.
they did a good job designing Zelda. At least the way that I was playing, it was always like, oh, hey, I'll go do a shrine, I'll do a Korok
Yeah,
thing.
that's
And
true.
then
You could do a
if you're in
shrine
the middle of
quickly.
a dungeon, then
Yeah,
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 that's a 30, 45-minute experience that you're locked into pretty much. I mean, you can
yeah,
stop if you want, but you don't want to.
yeah,
But with
exactly.
Zelda,
And
it's
then,
always everything in Zelda. Most of the things that I'm doing, it's
mhm.
basically I do this thing for 5 minutes, I do this next thing for 5 minutes, I do this next thing for 5 minutes, and it's just this nice little
Yeah. See, I
flow
mean,
of I can stop whenever
I'm
I
more
want.
explorative. I think like with games like that, I like spending like large amounts of time. If I spend 5 minutes, I'm like, where am I at? Like I'd like going out for like an hour or something, like an hour and a half,
Well,
just
there's nothing wrong
going
with
out and
that. I just
adventuring.
like what I would do because,
Short
as I've
bursts
said
are
before,
funny for those kind of games for me. I don't know.
yeah, as I said before, my Switch was my toilet buddy.
Well,
So when the Browns got to go to the Super Bowl, sometime there might be a pit stop at a shrine, or a Korok or two might need to give me a golden poo. You never.
That's one thing
But
Sony and Microsoft will never have. Can't play them while taking a shit. Unless
yeah.
you got a
Well, you
console in
have
your
the
bathroom.
Vita. You can remote play your PS4
Oh,
from the Super. I
yeah,
have
that's
also
true.
done that.
That's true.
I'm all of a sudden wondering why I spend so much time on the toilet. Maybe that's why I like portable games, because they go into the porta potties.
That's great. Did you actually? This is a Nintendo Switch topic. Did you hear about that app that's apparently supposed to stream PC games to Switch?
Yes,
And
and
there's a
if that
company making it,
happens,
and they're saying Nintendo's like gonna give them the answer soon, and they said that they're pretty positive about it. Like they're getting good feedback from Nintendo.
if that happens, I mean, Microsoft is already doing something similar where they're connecting all their systems. But
Hmm.
if I were Sony, I might be worried. I
Yeah,
mean, Sony
big
has
time.
their streaming stuff, but
Yeah, yeah.
if
That Sony Remote Play does not work. It's
if I
garbage.
can use, heck, if I can just pull up games for my PC, but if I can access my entire PC
Oh
like
yeah.
a remote desktop from
Hmm.
my Switch, it's game
Yeah.
over, man.
Oh man, I think it'll just be games possibly, but yeah, it might be a whole PC. That'd be crazy.
That
I
would be
mean,
awesome.
but even just games would fill in the gap that the Switch
Yeah.
isn't going to have with the
Like maybe have
third
some
party
sort of Steam
games.
integration, like they kind of tried to do on what was it, Xbox or PlayStation? I can't remember.
I think it was Xbox,
Yeah.
possibly. Yeah.
But if they
No,
could get
no,
a
maybe
hold
it
of,
was PlayStation when they came out with that orange box. They did it, so it was one
yeah,
of they might have did it on both of them,
they had
possibly.
this weird, like you were kind of sort of had a Steam account.
Yeah, it was like interlaid in the background. I
Yeah,
remember that. But it never
but
worked right.
no, a lot of things on the PS3 never worked right.
Well, that's true. It didn't work right at all for a while. It
Well,
was
they
so
had
hard
to
for
go
people
with
to
the
make
fancy
games.
cell processors.
Yeah, oh, that was dumb of them.
I
People are
mean, the
like, I don't know how to
PS4 was
use this
technically
kind of
better than
processor.
the
Y'all crazy?
Xbox, technically, but
Yeah.
technically no
Oh,
one
yeah.
knew how to develop for it except for Sony.
Yeah. I mean, if you need to do big algorithms, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
PS3. You could make
Woo!
that, put Linux on it and make it do big math problems, man. Save the world. Do some, medicine shit.
I will say, I don't know if you noticed, but the Nintendo Switch got an update recently that
Yeah, I
did
did.
something.
I did notice that. I didn't see anything like,
I
well,
think it said something about improving quality or something. It's just making
hmm,
it better. Whatever it's
okay.
doing, it's better
It's
now. I don't know how it was bad before because that interface is
Nintendo's
so
patch
fast.
notes are so vague.
Yeah.
Although the patch notes on Mario Kart, because they just did a patch on that too, they were actually like they're pretty detailed. I was like, dang, they actually fixed
Really?
stuff. Yeah,
I'm
they
so
actually
used
did
to
this and
Nintendo's
adjusted this and
made the player experience more powerful.
no, they actually had like
Okay.
5 things on the Mario Kart one, the
Wow.
1.1 patch. Yeah, it was like it actually did this and that and adjusted this and this person. I was
I
like, oh
hope.
man.
I'm not saying I'm impatient, but waiting for any kind of updates. Like I I understand that I have a browser on every device ever. I'm just saying having my Switch with a kickstand, being able to
Yep.
watch a video while cooking,
Yeah, that'd be
because
cool.
I have my Vita, but my Vita doesn't have a kickstand. I have my DS,
That's true.
but it has the quality.
Oh crap.
I think I'd be better with an SD TV.
Yeah, you would. Definitely, because it's way low resolution, DS screens.
Yes. I mean, I love. I will say, I still love my 3DS. It is
Oh, they're great.
wonderful.
Yeah,
It
they're
is an
great.
awesome
Great little
machine,
systems. They
but
got
it is
great
also
games.
a very long in the teeth system right now.
Yeah.
And going back and forth between the Switch is like, yes, they're both portable, and I technically have more games on my 3DS, which is why I've been playing my 3DS more lately. But
Yeah.
I just keep looking at my Switch, it's like, need more money.
It'll catch up. Yeah, you'll catch up on the Switch
Yeah.
for sure with the games over the long run.
And then with Destiny coming out, apparently I need to take out a new freaking loan.
Yeah, I know, right?
But would you be interested in another Netflix box? Is that anywhere priority with the Switch for
um,
you?
I don't know. I don't think a Netflix box. I think the game thing would be awesome because then I could like any of my PC games I could be playing portably.
That could be
That
their
would be so
fix
awesome.
for Netflix and everything else. They're just gonna have everything go straight from your computer.
That would make sense because then you wouldn't have to worry about the Switch's little it doesn't have as
You
much
don't have
power
to
because
worry
you
about
got
its
it.
crap browser. You don't have to worry
Yeah.
about its crap Netflix or crap YouTube or crap whatever it's gonna have because Nintendo doesn't understand the internet. So they're just gonna be like, all right, we're just gonna connect you straight to the thing that understands the internet. It's called a
That's true.
computer.
Well, honestly, NVIDIA helped them design this. So I think they
Yeah.
helped Nintendo out with getting this stuff right this time with
Well,
connectivity.
Nintendo's
You
constantly
know?
talking about we're partnering with a whole bunch of people who know this stuff.
Yeah, and they did. They partnered with the Unity and with Unreal Engine 4. They got that stuff working
Yeah.
good.
And
So
like
any game that's
when
in
they
Unity or
partnered
Unreal
with,
Engine 4 could be ported.
I think it really started when they partnered with who makes Pokemon Go?
Pokemon Go is Niantic.
Yeah. Like when
Yeah.
I heard that they were going to do an internet thing
Hmm.
with one of their main franchises on a
Yeah.
phone,
Yeah.
I thought that someone was lying to me.
Well,
And
what's
then it
funny about
happened.
that? They don't even make it at all. Like they only make like 10% of the sales of it.
No, but they still have some sort of creative control as in whether or not it would have happened.
Well, yes, they have all that. They have all that control because they own the 2 other companies that own it technically. The Creative Monster, or Creative something, and what's the other one? The
Oh, you mean
Pokemon
Game
Company,
Freak?
Game Freak, and Pokemon
Yeah.
Company. Yeah, Nintendo owns stakes in those too. So it's a they have they have all the control with Pokemon for
Yeah.
sure. But yeah, I mean
I'm just saying
it's pretty cool.
it was really the first time that they reached out of house to any kind
That's
of
true.
help.
Yeah, and they saw
But they
the
acknowledged, hey,
craze it
we
caused.
know the mobile space. You know the mobile space. You've made a game that's
Yeah,
kind of like Pokemon. Would
yeah.
you like to make Pokemon? And they're like, yeah, we like money.
I know, right? And then it blew up, and Nintendo's like, "Hey, we got a bunch of mobile games coming out. Don't you
Uh-huh.
worry." But they had partnered with that DNA a little before that,
Mm-hmm.
so they had already been, they were trying to get into mobile. And Nintendo's smart. That's the one thing on Nintendo. They're really smart.
They're
They
just
know,
slow. They
yeah,
are
they're
very
slow.
adverse to change.
Well, they want to, they want to be sure that what they're doing is going to work. They know what
Honestly,
works. They
this is
stick with what
going to be
works.
a deep cut. I blame Mario, not Mario from
Mario.
Nintendo, but the Super Mario Brothers movie with
Oh,
what's
really?
his face and Ray with the Wagama Wabaka,
That
who
was pretty
played
bad. That was a
Luigi,
horrible
and
movie,
the
but
weird dinosaur Goomba people.
yeah, that was weird.
Don't get me wrong, I love that movie. It is not
I don't.
good. It is terrible. But I
I don't
love
like
that
that movie
movie,
at
and
all.
every once in a while I'll rewatch it and be like, wow,
Yeah, it's bad,
how did
man.
this happen?
I like the cartoon
Like
over the movie.
when I first
Let me
watched the
watch the
movie,
Super
I
Show.
didn't know it was because I watched it on public TV and
Yeah.
I caught it like 5 minutes in and I didn't see the title screen. And I was like, I don't know what any of this is. We got weird guys fighting dinosaurs underground,
Yeah, it didn't make
tiny
any sense.
heads.
It was, that was bad. That was a bad translation for sure. I think
Yeah.
Nintendo's doing translations and stuff right now. They're gonna have the Universal theme park is gonna have a Nintendo land in it, so that's gonna be cool.
Uh-huh. I'm
That's gonna be
excited.
pretty cool. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go. Haven't been there in a while anyway, so it's an
Mhm.
excuse to go.
Is there anything else we're excited about with Nintendo? I'm trying to think. This is a
um,
very loosey-goosey type thing. I just mostly want to talk
Nintendo,
about the
Nintendo,
direct.
Nintendo. Yeah, I mean, Switch is fun. I know that much.
Yeah.
I've
News
been
is
having
probably gonna
fun
be
with it.
pretty dry right up until E3.
Yeah.
The fact that we got this direct kind of threw me for a loop. I was expecting Pokemon news and ARMS.
E3's not really that far even at this point.
No, it's the
They're saying till
15th,
E3, so yeah, it's
right?
like,
Next month.
yeah, it's close.
Yeah.
It's close. So definitely gonna hear some stuff soon. Some more Nintendo news.
Well, if we've got nothing else, I'd say that's a very bite-sized bite.
Yeah, good little bite.
Yeah. All right. So we have been Player Two's Nintendo Bytes. I have been your moderator, DuckMcGavin, DuckMcGavin. Links in the doobly-doo to the Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube. Same for Map. Introduce yourself, pimp your stuff.
This is MAPkiller. You can catch me on YouTube at MAPkiller FPSV and Twitter and Twitch at MAPkiller. Holler at me and come back for another bite next time.
All right. That's it for us. We're here for you. Your Player 2. Out.